So back here, Binance Smart Chain, it is, you don't need a VPN to trade on Binance Smart Chain. Uh, you just need to know what you're doing with your hardware wallets, your hot wallets, and using contracts that are valid from sites like CoinMarketCap to load tokens like Domi and stuff like that. You want to get access to that aren't on a ton of exchanges. Okay, so I don't hold a lot of this. I just use it to sometimes buy into risky stuff, like what Domi looked like initially. It's not, but I'll get into some meme coins and stuff, some different stuff, small amounts like $100 in hopes that one day, one of them may moon or something, or I get a little profit and I take that profit and immediately move it over into my tier one assets. I don't sit and hope for dreams and stuff. If it don't happen at the time that I'm putting the money in there, I either make it or take the loss. And speaking of loss, you know, I also set my alerts for when stuff goes down in that portfolio less than more than 15%. I'm willing to absorb a 15% loss, but if it ain't doing what it's supposed to be doing, I'll get all of it and chalk it up as a loss and move on. I'm not gonna hold meme coins and crap coins. Now I'm saying crap coins. I usually just say shit coins. Let me just be real. All right, but I'm just trying to keep it tame. But I'll usually play around with the shit coins for a minute, and then if I make some money, fine. If I don't, I'm out with a 15% loss. Trius. This is one. I only have 1,000 Trius tokens. I want a boatload, and I want it up here, but I want to see it start to move first. Because Trius has a potential of 20x. 20x from here. What's that? $100,000 that'll turn into five into 100. So I like this one to have more, but I'm not convinced yet on Trius. And this is how I manage my portfolio. I have a little bit of risk within this one right here, a lot of risk in the other one. But I moved it out of the other one because I think it's pretty sound. The team looks okay. It's just the price action has not necessarily mirrored where I want it to go. And I don't like money to just sit and do nothing. I like to see it either growing and making fundamentally sound moves on the charts. So if it, is going to, let me just show you an example here real quick. Move this out of the way. Did I delete it? No, it's right there. It's just in a lower time frame. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see this, but there's a little parallel channel right here that I have. All right. And I'm gonna go to a lower time frame so it's bigger. Let me move this over here. Stretch that out. Okay. So this is price action. I had another channel up here as well, but this is the one I'm watching right now with Luna. Uh, for the most part, it's been respecting this channel, but it's still been going down. But it'll retest the bottom of the channel, go up, meet resistance, come back down, meet resistance, and start going back up. I have an Ichimoku cloud here, so I'm watching for when the price actually goes above that cloud. But let me show you this one. So this larger channel back here that you see is actually up. You can see it here, part of a downtrend there. All right. But I'm on a lower time frame because I just want to show you how I've been watching this. So it was on a downtrend, and this is FTT, FTX, FTX exchange, the FTT token. Same thing, respecting the channel on the downtrend, but then this uptrend started. So I created another channel to watch the uptrend, and it's pretty much respecting the uptrend channel. Now, if it pops up past this Ishimoku cloud, okay, and I'm not going to get into the technical indicators and some other things happen with some of these other indicators, then I'll know that this uptrend is confirmed and is valid. But then the next thing I'm going to be watching is if it breaks this downtrend. And if it breaks this downtrend, which on this 4 hour chart, at the top of this downtrend where it's going to break it, there's literally almost no price action up there. That means price discovery. And it will blow from there. And I'm not going to get into technical analysis in this video. I'm just trying to show you how deep this gets following this stuff and making moves. When this started to happen, you want to know what I did? I sold 25% of my FTX tokens somewhere up here because I'm in a confirmed downtrend. I see things that happened on the indicators, and I'm not going to go over those like I said, but I saw the downtrend, sold 25% of them, so I knew it was going to go down. And what did I do? I bought back in down here. So I sold up here at 48, bought back in down here at 30 something, was able to just add more tokens to my bag and wait for it to go back up. So that's kind of what I do. I have some people who I text occasionally, family and friends. I let them know moves that I make, and I know they can't make the same moves that I make, but they may be able to take advantage with the resources that they have and get into some fundamentally sound things, because that's the only time I'm ever going to text my family and friends is if things are fundamentally sound. If they are not, uh, I'm not going to be responsible for wrecking them. You know, here's one that's in a confirmed uptrend, and then the trend was broken. I didn't put a downtrend on this because I know this is market manipulation, because this level of volume doesn't happen unless people are manipulating, and it's happening on a frequent, regular basis. See, they just pop up out of nowhere. They're pushing the market down artificially. So I know this is going to recover. All right. So I don't worry about that. The reason I'm showing you that is because this is one of my plays that's on the Phantom Network. Remember, if you can scroll back, or if you remember, I was talking about my Phantom stuff. I pair it with stuff. I paired Phantom with Curve, and I'm in a yield farm and making passive income. I paired Phantom with Aave in a yield farm, and I'm making passive income. And the reason I paired Phantom with those was because of this confirmed uptrend here. I just did that recently, this confirmed uptrend. Now, right now, things are down. So it's not winning money, but I'm not going to move money out of that yield farm because look at where this trend is going. So, and this is on a 4 hour time frame, but let me put it on a 12 hour and put it on a daily. Doesn't look right there. So let me go back here on the 4 hour. It's going to go right through that Ishimoku cloud into price discovery. So it's going to make me money on the Phantom Network, just passive income. When it recovers, it's going to recover. And I'm going to show you one other thing here, show you how recovery looks, how fun it is when you see recovery happening. Because it happened, if I still got it up here. Let me see. Yeah. Yep. This is a pretty good example of it with FTT. So stuff goes to hell in a handbasket, and you drop, let me see here, here it is, price range. Okay, stuff goes in the hell in the handbasket, and you drop 33% in 2 days. Okay, now, like I said, I got out of it up here. So I didn't suffer this entire 33% drop. I suffered maybe a few percentage points drop, but I got out, sold 25% of that portfolio. Okay. And then down here, because this wick let me know that the channel was being respected, it started an uptrend. So let's just go from the bottom of this channel to show you where it's at now, price wise. Right now, up 22%. So I was able to take something that would have been a 30% loss, save 25% of that asset, buy back in here, and right now it's gaining 22%. and it's about to blow right through here because there's no resistance here on this Ishimoku channel at the beginning, and there's this big price gap here on the 4 hour. So it's going to go from here 38 probably up here to about 42 with no resistance. Uh, there's other things that'll be in place, so I'll have to do a little bit deeper technical analysis, but that's about to be a pretty strong price move right there on FTT. And I hope this video ages well so that I'm right. But my technical analysis is usually spot on, so I'm pretty good at that stuff. So, but yeah, this is looking very nice in this uptrend with FTT. And that might be because the Super Bowl is coming and they bought ads and stuff. I mean, there's lots of stuff that goes into technical analysis. The fundamentals got to be looked at too. They got Tom Brady advertising for them. He's not in the Super Bowl because they lost, but you can bet they're probably going to be talking about him because he is going to be on Super Bowl ads that they done spent millions of dollars on, and they paid him $20 million to advertise for FTT, him and his wife Giselle. So that's how it works. I mean, you got to be researching, studying and stuff. And if you got a job every day, like a lot of my family does, and they don't have time to look at this stuff, they trust me to a certain extent that if I'm telling them something, because usually what's happened in the past is I will tell them something because it's imminent. And it happens like literally probably an hour or two after I tell them. So if you at work already and you can't trade on your phone or do something and I done texted you something or whatever, just probably forget about it. I mean, you might be able to get in, still as it's moving up if you can get around to it in a timely fashion after that. But most times it's because I see something fundamental that looks like it's going to happen. And it's a move that if you're doing a short-term trade, it's going to be, pretty decent. You know, this move right here, this 20 something percent move happened over, that's the 22nd. And this is the 27th over 5 days. So, and what it did, it came down and broke through the new channel that I had created here, touching 3 points. But it came back up and is respecting the channel. It keeps breaking through, but you notice it's respecting the channel for the most part and moving up. And now it's at the middle of the other channel, the bigger channel. And it's going to use that as support. It's above the 20-day moving average. So I said I wasn't going to get into technical analysis. I'm just looking at it as I'm talking. So let me get off of here because I can do that all day long. So let's get back to the Stufolio. So Trias, I told you about Nexo. I hold Nexo tokens because you get a higher interest return. They give you like a higher interest on your tokens that are held there. So I'm like platinum status on Nexo because I hold enough tokens. Uh, and that's basically the only use case I see for Nexo token is using it on their platform to improve my interest rate my interest rate of earning and my interest rate of paying back my loan is lower. So holding tokens and maintaining platinum status on there is why I hold Nexo. I hold Solano tokens because I trade on through Solano ecosystem. I've had Solano as a play before, but I'm not comfortable with Solano all the way because well, I won't get into the becauses, but there's fundamental reasons why I don't keep Solano at the top of my profile, but I keep enough so that if I can get into some of their protocols within their ecosystem, also trading on their system, you have to have Sol, to pay for the trades, and it's cheap. So trading on Sol is cheap, trading on Algorand is cheap. The gas fees, the transaction fees is what I'm talking about. Trading on BNB is cheap. Trading on UST is cheap on Luna protocol. USDT, it's an ERC20 token and it uses Ethereum network and the gas fees are high. But I can convert USDT into Algorand version of USDT, Tron, some other networks that are cheaper. So you have to know what you're doing with some of this stuff. And like I said at the beginning, and like I've always said on my posts, I'm here to help out my friends and family. If I don't know you, sorry. You can look at my videos or look at some of the stuff I put online, but you know, my friends and family come first. I'm not doing this as a business, so I don't have the time really. I don't have the bandwidth because I'm doing a lot of crap. I'm planning stuff in Africa. I'm doing stuff to help my wife establish stuff that she's going to be doing after she finishes her doctorate program. So maybe at some point I will have the bandwidth to try to open up to everybody, and help a lot of people out. But for right now, this is geared to my friends and family, and that's basically it. I know this is kind of long, but I'm long-winded online too. That's in. That's it. Peace out. Thanks for listening. Hope y'all understood it. Anybody want to work? Let me know. I will help you.